Hello and welcome back. We're back at it. Finally warmed up out here in a t-shirt. 60 degrees. I'm about an hour later than I wanted to be, but it is what it is. Lines are running good. Oof, that's terrible. What? At least we have some decent flow into the tank. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move this pump up way up there. Now I plan on moving the pump for a couple of different reasons. It's 5 o'clock and that solar panel is already in the shade. Not the best of situations, considering the pump will probably run all night tonight. So if I move it up here, get away from these trees, and it can be out in the sun more. Another reason is I don't think that pump is sucking enough air, vacuum, whatever, to get a good draw on all of this 3/4. So if I can just bypass all of this 3/4, possible sags in it, holding liquid, whatever's going on, if I can just bypass that. I'm gonna take a look at this. I don't know if it's holding or not. Another thing is I have splices in here. Pretty sure this is fine, but it's also a source of air that may or may not be causing issues. So, oh no, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the condensation is sitting in here, so at least we know it's not sagging there. Alright, so the goal would be to put it here somewhere. Maybe if I get rid of that splice and extend these, and then if I put the pump there, I can put the solar panels out there on that flat spot where the sun is wide open all day, and then I'll have direct access straight into the lines, and it'll just flow down there as it does. That one's flowing really good. Come on. Here, but it's fast. I almost don't like that. Man, it just won't focus. There we go. But I haven't seen anything in this one, so we got some work to do. I figured I'd have some problems over here this year because of all the squirrels, but yeah. They're both at about 2.5 inches, so definitely got some work to do here. Good news is I have enough vacuum to get it up the line, but bad news is all the air that's in it. Alright, enough talking, let's get looking. Alrighty, we only made it up 2, but I found one here. I just taped it off. I'll probably just cut that off next year. I'm not putting a splice in there, but then I found 2 more right here, so we'll put a splice in here. So those little suckers that get you every year. Alrighty, I ended up finding 3 holes on this run, so that should improve some. But as I was working, I noticed only one of these has any sap in it. So I'm gonna go up and find out why this one has I guess there is a tiny little bit in the bottom of it, but it should look a lot more like the top one. I'm wondering if I have a plug T or something, because I believe about 99% sure that is my highest run, which should have the most vacuum on it and should be running the best. And considering there's nothing in it, not good. Let's go see what I can find. Well, I still haven't found the problem with this bottom line yet. I'm only up a little bit. But I did find this one's full from here all the way over, probably to that tree. So I definitely have some work to do in this woods, but finding out why one whole run isn't running, I feel is like slightly more important than a line being a little full. This top section looks tight because those bubbles aren't moving nearly as fast as the others. So looks like most of our leaks are down at the bottom. So it splits off low run, high run. Come up here, and this one's pushing pressure up the line. So I'm guessing maybe that right there. This has got a nasty sag in it. I have to get some sticks on these long runs. Hopefully I can get them up in the air. I think that's what I'm gonna do with this one for now. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's anything in that though. This is super loose. Maybe I'll get a stick and push it out here. Take the slack out of it. Still really curious why there isn't. Because that line here that has pressure going up it, that's got a whole bunch of taps on it up here. So this should be full. But there ain't nothing in it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to walk every little bit of this, because right here, maybe if you can see off to the side of my hand, you see a little bit moving over here. Right there. So it's not that there's not sap in it, but it's like this section, it just isn't running, which doesn't make any sense. I'll get you caught up once I figure out, or might have figured out what's going on. As soon as I said that, I heard a sucking. Question is where do I hear it at? Right there. Would it be that one? Nope. Where is it at? Get out of here, bug. That one. Good grief. Alright, we'll get that one plugged up. Well, already, it might be time to replace that whole section, because it took 3 tries and I think I just kept exposing more holes, so we'll have to get that taken care of. Starting to move a little bit, but more backwards. But this line, I checked it, it's good for leaks. So they're elsewhere too. So we're back to hunting. Well, I'll tell you what, this thing wants to run. I walked up one more lateral and she's screaming. Maybe right here? Oh yeah. Get that one taped up. Alright, got that taped up. I wasn't planning on using tape on the laterals, but I opened my bag up and I have like 6 splices, so we're going to use those tonight only as necessary. And we will just look for the tape marks, and so many squirrel bites. We'll look for the tape marks and see if we can get those replaced later. Hopefully in the season, so I don't have to remember next year. Alright, we're at the very top here, and I still don't see any in the line, so must have a leak on this one too. Well, I just did the hand test thing. You build it up, but I need another hand to focus on it, but you can trust me. Well, you can kind of see it building up there. But when I let go, where'd it go? Oh, you can see the bubbles are not moving super fast. So maybe I got lucky and I don't have a leak up here. Let's go see what the vacuum gauge has to say. Probably won't be much. Although those squirrel bites were sucking pretty hard, so maybe I'm wrong. Nah, it's pretty much what I had at the pump. We'll work our way back down and see what we can get into. I'm sure there's plenty to fix over here. Alright, well, we're back to this one that I just fixed. I guess I should have checked it, because it says that it's still got air coming in somewhere. So. Alright, the hand test says it's below here. I think it's right in here. This tree's a nightmare. The squirrels must love it. Everything's chewed up. But I keep hearing, oh, maybe right there where the bugs are at. Oh yeah. Why is it always the teeny tiny ones? I'll tell you what, it must be nice to be one of the guys that has 28 inches all the time, because the hand test says I probably still have a little leak in this one. Like a little tiny one, but I was complaining about those tiny ones. Then you got big ones like this that good to go. Bend it over. No sucking, no bugs on it. Whatever. As long as I get the vast majority of them, and the sap will actually fill the lines up and make some vacuum. Oh yeah, we're already making progress. You can see it in the line now. Why? Focus on my hand. Yeah, you can see right there. It's got a little bit of a leak, but not much. Maybe I'll walk up a little bit higher, see if I can find anything. Maybe it's this. I'm gonna go get the hammer and tap it in. I don't know. Just a little bit of a leak, so at this point, if I find it, I might as well get rid of it. Alright, we're not doing too bad right now. I got that one over there tapped in. I came through all of this. Everything is moving nice and slow. I do have a couple build-ups. I got one right here. Not super worried about that, but I'm at the top of the low run, so figure I'll check that real quick. Now this is the one that was earlier running with all the sap in it, but it was moving too fast. It has got leaks in it, so I would say that is definitely true. That's nice to see. Now if we can just get the leaks plugged up, that'll be probably the best reading I've had on this low run since I set it up, so we're getting there. Well, alrighty then. I got up here and I found a leaking tap, and of course it broke off. So I got a new one on it. Got it taped up so it's not sucking air. I'm gonna have to get the drill tomorrow and come and put a new hole in, or maybe try to get that tap out, but I'll probably just put a new hole. I don't know why these ones keep breaking, but I guess it is what it is. Let's go make some maple syrup. Well, we have definitely improved on vacuum at the bottom. That's almost 10 on both of them. Both lines are flowing. It looks good. It's a little fast, but we still have air in the lines from fixing holes, so not that big of a deal. We're here, so we might as well, right? Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, what, like 15? I'll take that. Hopefully it just keeps getting better. Alrighty guys, we're back down here for cook number 3. Let's get started. Alright, we got the pan going. Come over here and check the sap. Sitting at about 2.5%. That's 0.5% better than cook number 2, so we'll take it. Boy, I'll tell you what, ain't much getting filmed tonight. We've been working on a few things. You can see it's been jumping out the side like crazy. So I was cooking at 1.5 inches. We changed the float, jumped it up to 2. It's not jumping out quite as bad. Every once in a while you get a little one. Still trying to figure out my dial, but we have both of those pans full of syrup, so it's not like we're not making progress, but it's a learning curve. This is cook number 3. We're actually pulling off good syrup right now. Coming from a flat pan, home-built stove to, I'm gonna say probably pretty close to the top of the line. Yeah, it's a learning curve. If you didn't watch my last video, I have a float here, and yeah, cook number 2, I dropped that sucker down and ran out of sap, so almost burnt the pan on cook number 2, but I got the wood out of the box, we got the fan on, got it cooled down enough. We saved it literally just in time. I mean, there was maybe 1/4 inch of sap left on top of the flues, so it was close. I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. I don't see anything else crazy happening. If there is, I'll turn the camera on if there's time. I'll catch you tomorrow, or whenever I get back to this. It's the next day, and we're back for cook number 4. I'm a little later than I would like to be, but it is what it is. I would like to get started right now, but I'd also like to go check pumps. So we're gonna go check pumps real quick, and then we'll get started cooking. It's been one of those nice, wet, muddy spring days. It's been, it probably hit mid-50s, high 50s today. So it definitely ran great last night. And then probably not so great today, but when it doesn't shut off at night, it usually shuts off during the day, so it is what it is. Let's go see what the vacuums are. Alright, we're down here at woods number 3. I did get the pump box set up on it here, a couple days ago. Oh yeah, look at that thing working. That's beautiful. I can get it to, there we go. And that's off the 17 taps. Good to see that it's still running strong. It's 50.8 degrees out. And my charge controller says my battery is not doing so hot, so cool. See what the vacuum looks like. 8 inches. 8 inches, not terrible. Definitely not the best. I definitely need to walk it, but still sucking sap, so. All right, let's go take a look at pump number 2. Well, you can see this one's still sitting right there. It's only been pumping for probably an hour or so, maybe 2. It's good to see this wood's running good. It's usually been my problem child. Let's see, vacuum. Oh yeah. 15, that's great for this one. Still got more work to do on it, but we'll take it. Last year I fought that all season, so. Small victories. Let's go check pump number 1. All right, we're over here at pump number 1. This one usually treats me pretty good, but hopefully it doesn't make me a liar. Oh yeah, 15 again. That's pretty cool to see. All the pumps are working great. They're all still pulling sap really good. Unfortunately, it'll probably all be frozen in the tanks by morning, but hey, it is what it is. Frozen it'll keep, I guess. So I guess now we're gonna go get the stove started and get cooking. Hopefully I'll be done in 4 hours. We'll see how it goes. Got a little bit of a rainstorm going on right now, but I got my window open and apparently it's not enough air. I might just have to deal with the rain and open it up. I can't even see my temperature. I think I might leave it shut for a little bit longer. There we go. I think I might leave it shut for a little bit longer. Try to get some stuff warmed up in here. Seems to, the steam seems to leave much better once the steel's all warm and stuff, so. I think we'll just leave it alone for a little bit and see how it goes. Alright, I had to open up the door. I couldn't see myself thinking here. Still on the first load. Not doing too bad. Got a nice layer of steam up there. Just like usual. Getting close on syrup. Got a crazy boil going on. The night's looking good. This rainy night really has this turning into a project. I've been holding good temperature and we still have a long way to go up there. The air pressure has finally changed again, so you can see it's steamed up in here. There for probably half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. It wasn't doing much of anything. There was hardly any steam in here. It was crazy. You can see here we got 3% going into the pan. I tested it a little bit earlier and it said 3.5, so I'm not sure what's going on, but it is what it is. Either way, we're making sugar. Started this one again. I got a full one of those into that pan. So we're doing good tonight, at least on making sugar. Well, I can't believe it, but it's 11:30 and we're done. Cool down, I dropped about an inch. I was cooking at about 2, so that's good. That's less in the pan. Still a little warm in there. Still cooling down. About 200 at the stovepipe, so still has some cooling down to do, but That's not that big of a deal. I still have to close the stovepipe and close the hole. But that's gonna be it for this video. Probably have a couple bad days of weather coming in, so I probably won't shoot anything for probably a day or two. I do need to get this cleaned up, so maybe I'll make a video on that. Guess we'll have to find out. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything, seen anything I'm doing wrong, let me know down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.